obviously using Pulse as their main base, have huge research facilities in France and in Canada that have extracted protein from lentils and from peas specifically, which are then added to substitute for certain other products in the current foods that we currently actually eat, which would be a substitution for maize in sauces, a substitution for eggs actually, and various other parts of research that we've been doing to replace those particular products with a simple little pea. The alternative-based plant-based sources of protein are in demand as consumers increasingly consider them to be healthier than meat. So the rise of the so-called flexitarians, those are people who eat predominantly vegetarian diet but also eat meat, is further fueling the demand for protein-rich vegetarian foods as meat consumption is consciously reduced to weekends only. 5 days vegetarian, 2 days meat-eating approach. South Africa, I don't think, is quite there yet because we know how everybody loves their meat in this country. But, as everybody's been warned, has been over the news quite recently and being drummed down our throats, that because of the drought and the whole El Nino effect, that meat is going to be quite a lot more expensive come August and through the entire of next year, 2017. So I think a lot of more people will move just from the no meat Monday concept to maybe a 3 or 4 day vegetarian diet and maybe only have the odd braai on the weekend. Innovation, and this is obviously where we're very proud as the AGT group to be quite at the forefront and runner of proteins in the pulse and lentil industry. So the combination of savvy manufacturers, which is us, and the emergence of greater ranges of pulse-based ingredients suitable for new and exciting applications, such as pulse flours and pulse protein concentrates, ready-made meals, and more information in the media has helped to satisfy the growing demand for healthier, protein-enriched vegan foods. And don't get excited about the word vegan because everybody sort of runs away. It's just a healthier way of eating. You don't necessarily have to become a vegetarian or a vegan. It's just a healthier way of eating. New and existing ranges of snacks, bread, biscuits, cereals, batters, breadings that you'll find on your crumb chicken or your crumbed hake that you might buy from your supermarket from an I&J box, for example, pasta, soups, sauces can benefit from pulse-based flours and proteins and be part of this opportunity. And what's fascinating, our Turkey plant is actually creating at the moment lentil pasta made from lentil flour without any of the durum wheat included. So it's a complete gluten and for the people who are allergic and gluten intolerant. The marketing support obviously is very important for our company. And nutritional statements, of which South Africa is exceptionally strict about. But worldwide, I think South Africa is probably the actual strictest, besides a newcomer to the market, which is Great Britain, due to the big crisis they had recently with their meat debacle. Nutritional statements help differentiate products and improve the consumer appeal and commercial success. And with the Department of Health, we've noticed a large increase of consumers, just like you, that are actually now turning around a product and having a look what actually is in the product, what actually appears on the nutritional table, what is the content of fat, what is the content of protein, what is the content of carbohydrate per serving, what is the total amount of sugar in that particular product that you're buying. So through media, through magazines, through newspapers, through social media, and obviously the internet, people are becoming far more aware of what they're putting into their bodies, as opposed to just grabbing a quick packet of chips off the table or a roll of sweets or drinking a can of Coke. Adding pulses and pulse flours and proteins to products supports nutritional claims such as, of course, which people can use, source of protein and high protein. And obviously this appeals to the consumer.